Hey everyone, Scott with Forever Armed. Today we're going to be taking a look at another upgrade to the Yugo Zastava PAP M92 pistol. Today we're going to be installing a muzzle device on here. By default, these pistols come with a thread protector that has a small spot weld on here to hold it on. So the first step is to remove this thread protector and then install a detent pin along with a muzzle device. Alright, so now I've got the M92 in a vise right now to hold it steady while I remove this thread protector. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to get some duct tape here and cover the front of the gas block and front sight here with some duct tape just to help protect it a little bit. Alright, we'll try that. Now I'm just going to grab a file. Some people will use a Dremel tool for this. I'm just going to grab a file here and start filing away on this little weld right here. That's the only thing holding this in place right now. Okay, I've got it all the way filed through, and now this thread protector should just twist right off. Just like that. Alright? So now I'm going to remove this tape. As you can see, I've still got a little bit of metal here from that weld that needs to be filed down smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap some duct tape around this and get that filed smooth now. Okay, so I've got the threads wrapped here in duct tape, and I put some new duct tape around the front of the gas block and front sight post here. So now what I'm going to do now is take that file and file down this metal spot weld smooth, so it's smooth across the front of this sight block here. So we're going to get started on that now. Got to be very careful here on this one because we're just trying to shave that high spot off and nothing else. Okay, so I've got all the tape removed, and I've filed this down about as smooth as I care to try to get it without really scratching up the front of this. So now I'm going to take a bluing pen here and color all this bare metal in so it'll blacken it. You just take this, and this will eventually darken this metal same color as the rest of it, as you can see here. Okay, we'll let that dry for a moment, and then we can work on putting the detent in there. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and install this detent pin. What this pin does is it installs right here, and it allows the new muzzle brake that I put on here to stay in place. So this comes with three parts. The pin itself right here, a spring that goes over the pin, and then another little pin right here, very small, kind of hard to see, right here, that holds it in place. So first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get this pin started. This little pin right here is going to go. There's a little hole right here. It's kind of, I know it's kind of hard to see. There's a little hole right here that this pin is going to go in, and I'm going to get that pin started first in here. All right, so I used the needle nose to hold this pin while I used a small hammer to just get it started in there. It's very small, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put this detent pin in. This notch here has to be at the bottom side of this pin here. Okay, so we need to put this spring on here, and we're going to give this a shot. That lined up. I'm only going to tap this pin in a little further. Okay, looks like I've got it lined up because the detent pin is staying in. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and just to hold this pin in place, I'm going to go ahead and put this. Thread protector back on. That'll help me. That'll help this detent pin hold that spring-loaded detent pin in place for me a little bit while I go ahead and finish tapping this in. I'm going to use a small punch here to continue tapping this pin in further. Just needs to be tapped in so it's flush, and that should be it. Go ahead and take this thread protector off, and now the detent pin stays in place. Okay, now with this detent pin installed, we can go ahead and install the actual muzzle device. This is it. This is how it comes in this little bag here. So let's check this out. Here it is. This is made by Manticore Arms, and this is called the NightBrake. So as you can see here, it's got a little notch right here. That's where that detent pin is going to go to hold that muzzle device in place. So we'll just hold that detent pin in while we screw this on here. Typically, you're going to screw a brake on all the way until it won't go anymore, and then back it off until that detent pin holds it in place, and that's it. That's how you install that. Alright, so there you have it, the removal of the thread protector and the installation of the detent pin and Manticore Arms NightBrake muzzle device. Please like and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Once again, this is Scott with Forever Armed, reminding you to be ready for the moment. You must train for the moment.